welcome to my new blog post 22. And in this blog post, I'm going to discuss about eating soup with a fork in terms of T SQL. So, why I have written this one? So you actually need to understand this first. Basically, when we talk about the Transact SQL, basically T SQL, it is actually the main language which is actually used to manage and manipulate data in Microsoft SQL Server. So a few blocks that are going to be set in future, basically they actually lays the foundation for queuing the data by using the T SQL. So these blocks will actually explain the roots of this SQL, which this language, which is actually T SQL, and the terminology and the mindset which basically is required to be adopted by you and actually you write the T SQL code. Then further, I will shift the blocks to describe one of the most important concepts which you actually required, which is actually required by the developer to know about the language, which is actually how the logical query processing works. So now coming towards your now coming towards the question, why shall you eating a soup with a fork? So many aspects of computing, like programming languages, actually evolve based on intuition and the current trend. Without strong foundations, their lifespans can be very short. If they don't survive, often the changes are very rapid due to the changes in these trends. TSQL is, however, different, mainly because it has a strong foundation and mathematics. You don't need to be a mathematician to write a good SQL code, which, if you actually know about the mathematics, it will be an exceptional star in your resume. But as long as you actually need to understand what these foundations are and some of their key principles, you will actually better understand the language you're dealing with. So you actually need to know about the computing, intuition, trend, and strong foundation and the mathematics in order to become a person who can write a good TSQL code. So without these foundations, you can still write the TSQL code, one may ask, but even code that runs actually successfully, but if it hasn't any kind of foundation involved, like it's totally unstructured, then it will be like eating a soup with a fork. This is the answer.